What's up, my people? My name is Alyssa, and I'm pretty much going to be talking about everything books because that's what I love. It's what keeps me going. So, let's get it on, baby. So, first up, before I get it on, getting a little ahead of myself, I do want to say that I made it a personal goal to myself for this year that I was going to read more work of legends like Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, or Neil Hurston, things like that, because in school they teach you very, very little about these things. So at first I felt a little embarrassed because I had very little knowledge on these people and knowledge of their work. But you know what? Better late than never. At least I'm doing it now. So, because I feel like I can't call myself a writer or a true reader I guess I could still call myself a reader, but I can't call myself a writer if I don't read the works of other Black writers that paved the way for me. So, yeah. But anywho, let's get on into it. First up, I already completed the autobiography of Malcolm X this year. It was a really fantastic read. From what I've read online, there seems to be some chapters missing. I wonder if that's true or not. I feel like I kind of believe it because they be trying to keep us from shit. Anywho, still enjoyable, still a good read. I feel like I was late to the party with this, but I'm here now. And what, baby? Next up, I have another Black author, Victor Lavelle. I actually hadn't heard of him until 2019. I read this book for book club, and it was pretty lengthy, 400 pages. Honestly, if a book is more than 400 pages, it kind of scares me. But this was an easy read, a fast read, not bad at all. The author kind of threw me off a little bit with his imagination, but I can't really say that that's a bad thing. Let me think about that. It wasn't bad, but it was a little strange. Just a little strange, just a little strange, just a little strange. But I would still put this book on my shelf. I would still put this book on my shelf, and I would still recommend it if you like reading fiction. I guess I could tell you about this later if people are interested in hearing about it. But for now, I'll keep it short and sweet and say I liked it. I guess, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Next up, I have The Ways of White Folks, and I've actually already started reading that. It's a bunch of short stories about how white people treated Black people. And Langston Hughes is funny. I chuckled at some of these. Some of them are sad. Some of them are chuckable. Chuckable. I just made up a word. But anywho, this is a good one. I'm also reading Asada. And typically I don't like reading 2 books at one time. But I'm not that far. I wanted to see how it started off. And she started off with the shits. So, yeah. And I'm also embarrassed that I had never heard of her prior to 2019. I think I just randomly started adding books to my wish list, and I came across hers. I think, from Angela Davis. I haven't read about Angela Davis, but I've heard about Angela Davis, and I've watched like a little bit about her. But as far as Asada, didn't know not a lick of nothing. And that's sad to me. So, yeah. I'm about to be woke this year, baby. Next up, I have Maya Angelou, depending on which accent is like. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And yes, I know it's a classic. And yes, I am late. But I'm here. I'm excited to read this. Also have Nella Larson. This is called Passing. I found this from a fellow booktuber on YouTube. I actually need to go find that girl's YouTube. But shout out to her. This author isn't Black, but it's on my list to read. It's called What Alice Forgot by Leanne. I don't want to butcher her last name, but she wrote Big Little Lies, popular TV show for those that watch it on HBO. Next up, I have a book by Gail Jones. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I should have did my research on how to pronounce it. Cora. Y'all not about to get me butchering this name. Anywho, it's supposed to be about what times were like for Black people back in the day, I believe. Yeah. So I'm intrigued by it. I still love it. I still like reading about what it was like for us Black people back then, even though it can be a little heartbreaking. But I watched Underground for finally in 2019, and that came out in 2016, and it really had me thirsty and hungry for more. So yeah, I have The Story of the Last Black Slave by Zora Neale Hurston. Again, I'm hungry for more. I'm hungry for that knowledge, baby. I'm trying to learn more so I can spread it on and recommend it to my people, because I feel like we need to know. The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. This has been in my wish list for some years now, and I'm finally getting to it. And I feel like I've read bits and pieces, but I'm finally going to read it this year. And last but not least, I have Tomi Adeyemi, Children of Blood and Bone. I keep saying this book every freaking where, and I'm excited to read it. Look at how gorgeous the cover is. Look at, like, it has that like nice material. I can't wait to read it. I need to order book 2 also, because I know I'm going to want to read it as fast as I read the first book. The interior even looks good. And look at the cover. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. Like, I'm loving it already. I feel like I'm already in love with the book. Hey, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Children of Blood and Bone, baby. I can't wait. And plus, I think this is my only fiction. Well, second fiction, but only fiction by a Black woman that I have on my list. So, thank you guys for tuning in. More to come soon, but I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you.